What do you got it open to, Ben?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What are you open on? What page are you on?
Why don't we
I'm
just
on
kick it off
Halloween.
with... We're going to kick off October with Rocktober Blood.
All right, because we're doing Halloweens in a row. Fine. Hey, Ben, open the show.
Hello.
Fucking, that was so weak.
Try again. A little more enthusiasm.
Get excited.
It's Friday
October. It's Friday.
My allergies.
night. What allergies?
Cobra, put some
Are
energy in the
you
show. Let's
ready
go.
to rock?
There you go.
There you go. That's perfect for the movie we're about to review.
Which is Rocktober Blood.
1984.
Oh, this show's called Just Another Horror Podcast. There you go. And my name is John.
I'm Billy.
I'm Joe. Oh no, I'm Cobra.
I'm
already
also
have-
John.
We also have a John.
I'm Rainbow Eyes. Rainbow Eyes. That song, it's distorted though, because like it has this rhythm, and then all of a sudden when it goes into the Rainbow Eyes part, it goes into a different direction. Real weird, but it's good.
I love all the songs in this. I especially like that they're working on a song called I'm Back before the guy dies. Which, yeah.
Now,
I'm going to say I disagree with you guys, though, on this movie.
I was to say you've been pretty critical with what was the...
Outside of the music,
What did you find abhorrent? You said this
Okay.
is possibly the worst movie.
This guy,
Yeah.
this guy hams it up like Eric Freeman,
I think Eric Freeman got his lessons from this guy.
which is a funny, good movie.
It is. It felt like this was on a... Every time they were like doing a concert scene or any scene inside somewhere, it looked like they were on a sound stage. It like looked like a sound stage, like I was watching a play or something.
what was the budget? Did you get the budget on this?
They didn't list it.
It's real weird because like the studio that they record in at the very beginning
It was
has
somebody's
like
basement.
yeah, but it has like a jacuzzi room,
A game room.
and then like it has a boiler room like you'd see in Jason Takes Manhattan, the bottom of the boat. There's like fucking pipes everywhere. It's like where? This is not in the same building as the jacuzzi.
And God bless the 80s. How much paneling is in this movie?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this did not look like a legit sound.
It was dark too a lot.
I'm pretty sure. Did
I
you
think
guys
it-
watch it on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
why
sure it was a transfer from a VHS.
We were.
It had to be.
Yeah, because in the
So we
night
can't-
scenes, you would see those ripples going up. the
Oh
screen.
yeah, there was like 3 or
So-
4 of them.
I saw it was released on Blu-ray. I'd like to see it again, maybe on that. But this was dark, and I was bored.
Dark in a good way.
No, no,
it-
it wasn't that kind of dark.
It towed the line perfectly of it's so bad it's good.
I think it was just cheesy enough.
It reminded
exactly.
me. It reminded me of a couple of things.
Did you ever watch Blood Diner?
Yeah, it's World Cup of Hockey, so I've been watching a couple games a day.
About that.
John understands.
I watched a lot of hockey.
Did you watch the movie I gave you?
What'd you give me?
Nobody knows for sure. I gave you a good one.
Oh, you did.
Something you've been wanting to watch.
The sheep movie.
The Black Sheep. Did you
Black
ever
Sheep
watch
movie.
it?
No, I didn't.
See?
Wow. It's like, why do we even have a contest?
I don't know.
We'll get
I
to
don't
them.
know.
We'll get to them. Back to you were talking about how much cheese. When he leaves and then comes back, there's no hint at the beginning of this he's gonna snap.
No. Except he's like smoking a crack pipe when he comes back.
I was like,
I think.
I was like, what is he smoking?
I
'Cause
think it was
supposed to
crack.
believe that that's what threw him over the edge.
The discussions, whenever people have dialogue
Well-
that lasts more than like 10 seconds in this movie, it gets bad. I mean,
All right,
What I
we'll
wanna-
kick this off.
what I wanted to say was this movie reminded me of two things. Just Outside Your Window in some parts, and it also reminded me of Deathbed in other parts. Long scenes that just go on and on and on.
I got Happy Birthday to Me.
Because of the end?
No, this long bathroom scene.
That was
That went
ridiculous.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Don't you?
And then the ending.
What's the matter with you boys?
But I like this better than Happy Birthday to Me.
I think this one was like more for fun.
Yeah, this was-
It was
yeah.
trying to take a serious approach.
This was
Yeah.
fun-spirited. The other one was mean-spirited.
I do love that we see him at the beginning kill 2 people. Then we get a news report that he slaughtered 25
25.
people.
Well, he chased that cop and he was like, I'm gonna kill your ass.
All right, let's kick this off since we're talking about it. Billy is the lead singer of.
Rocktober Blood.
Is that the name of the band?
Mm-hmm.
Rocktober Blood, and he's singing, "I'm back and you get to hear it now and later.
When you least expect it, I will attack. There'll be hell to pay on back.
His hair.
Plug these songs so many times in this.
Oh, it's so
his,
good.
His hair and sunglasses in this movie are stunning.
It's so good. Words can't describe this guy. He's great. He's great.
He is.
He is
good.
fun.
He's a fun killer.
But one of my big problems is that like he has several opportunities to, well, him and the guy who comes in next have several opportunities to kill this.
But I don't think he wants to kill her.
I think
No.
He wants to get her on stage
the
with
first
her.
He's
guy,
just fucking
Billy.
with her.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it yet. Billy wants to kill her at the beginning of this movie because he's cutting her.
Billy, that's
and
not
then the cop
Billy.
I think
That's
he
not
kills
Billy.
Billy. Billy
Oh, he
left.
killed Billy.
That's what I
No,
think.
he didn't kill Billy. What happened is, Billy left to go have sex with that girl,
Yeah.
and his brother showed up while Billy was gone and
Yeah.
did all the murdering because
And he
Oh,
took,
wow.
because
he got credit
she
for
fingered
it. and
Billy and put him away forever because she thought it was Billy, and turns out it was
He
his
fingered
twin.
her at one point.
That's what I
really-
have. I have. She fingered him? Question mark. That's dirty.
So
That makes more sense to me
he
now.
came in.
He came
Killed
in while
everybody.
Billy was gone, fucking
Billy
that
got
girl.
the credit for all the killings, and so they executed an innocent man.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Just has,
Capital punishment,
just has
baby.
depth.
Yeah. It's got all sorts of things.
That helps it a little bit for me. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't catch
Billy
that.
is talking to the girl who's he wrote her a song called Rainbow Eyes.
I got rainbow eyes.
And she tries to sing it and it's no good. Billy leaves and he's like,
Yeah,
she's like, I hope you get STDs. And he's like, ah, and then you'll get them when I come back. It's like, wow.
I also like that she gets in the recording studio and tries to belt out a
Sing
couple
twice.
tunes, and she chalks it up to it's late at night.
That's right.
You can't sing.
Did it really seem like she was that bad? I thought she was fine.
No, she might have been a little
Hair
bit
metal,
off,
she
but
was
like
alright.
Where's the charger?
some Eddie Money looking guy was like the sound guy, only with like blondish hair, and he was gonna be the first to die.
He's in there.
Was that was the guy with the accent? No. No, yeah, he was going to the game room.
He went to be playing some pinball because he was at the girl's going to what's her name, Lynn?
Lynn.
Lynn's going to shower up because she can't sing, so she goes to the
We get some
jacuzzi.
tasteful nudity.
We do. Lynn takes off her clothes and jumps in the hot tub.
Locks the door. I love how the one guy's like, "You want some company?"
Yeah. And she's like, no. And then he's like, I
You
gotta
gotta try.
Right, why not? Right? I mean, Billy just left.
Yeah.
It's just you and her in this giant studio basement place, some fucking back alley at New York. Did you notice the audio was a little? It could have been YouTube too, but like I could barely hear Lynn when she was bathing. She was talking to somebody there.
I think I agree with John. I think it was just the transfer.
It might have been.
I think it was a VHS, and a bad VHS at that. You ever tried to watch a movie on VHS lately?
Mm-mm.
I know, John's a collector here, but
Is it horrible?
it's awful. Don't. I don't know how. I mean, I guess you just didn't know any better back then. You didn't have anything better. Talking about
rainbow eyes.
Talking about how awful VHS rips are.
Yeah, you can still do it now, but I don't know, the equipment's better now.
Girl in the jacuzzi. Boobs. They're small but nice. They're definitely built for speed.
Tasteful news.
She gets nude a lot in this
Yeah.
movie.
I'm
A
okay
lot,
with that.
lot. Yeah, it's fine.
She's alright. She's a lead.
She looks okay.
And she's okay for the early 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, but when she puts her wig on.
Then she's hot.
Yep, that helps big time. So while she's in the jacuzzi, he's off killing people, putting people on a post. This-
First there's a guy playing pinball.
That deaf thumb's like this sure plays a mean pinball.
And Billy
Throat slit.
/ John comes in and slashes his throat, which looks...
It's ridiculous.
Bad.
The knife's little and almost looks like a butter knife. And it's like just... Like the back of it, it looks like they put like jam on, and when he did it, he was supposed to like kind of
You wanna
smear it a
say
little
and
bit.
put jizz on it?
Jam. I was gonna say jelly, but
Oh, John.
you know the difference between jelly and jam.
I thought you were going for jizz there.
What is it? You can't jelly a dick into a corpse's ass.
That's right.
Oh, I always get that wrong, but I got it right this time.
Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Mhm.
2 or the first one? I think it's 2.
Yep.
Which we will be reviewing later, not John Carpenter, or not Rob Zombies, but
Oh, I was like, I watched the wrong one.
Phil Rosenthal. Is it Phil Rosenthal?
Rick.
Rick Rosenthal.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do Resurrection also?
Yes, he did.
What an awful thing that was.
When we get to there, I
We
have
will
some
get
things
there.
to say. So then he finds some random lady. I don't know who she is. Who is she?
Somebody that works
Just works there.
sound, I guess.
I thought
Drags
she was
her.
one of the backup singers in the
Could be.
band.
There's people that appear later on in this movie that I don't know who they are. Like the people at the house,
Yeah,
like
no
she's
idea.
doing aerobics, and I thought both of them died, but then she has a blonde later putting her.
That
wig on,
aerobic
like,
scene.
oh
was
my
so-
god! Did you see the brown hair girl kept like looking off stage and being like,
They were anything they could do to get butts leaning into the camera. in
Yeah.
This movie.
and Lynn had some nice tan lines on her ass too.
Yes.
Some people like that.
I didn't.
That's
I'm picky. I like it
Total
to all
80s.
be.
Do you?
Yes.
So, tanning.
Yeah.
You support tanning.
Well, either all of it or none of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
pasty white or tan, but it has to be the whole body.
Yeah, the split freaks me out.
Oh,
the
okay.
split freak.
I think older men like that, like
Could
50
be.
to 60.
I think older men will take any ass that goes their way.
especially
So,
if it's tan.
sure, I guess, sure. I don't think they're picky.
No,
So this lady gets put on a post, and then
it looks all right.
this part.
I don't know why the posts were there, but
Fucking, she comes back in and is talking to Billy John, and
he's smoking a crack pipe, I think,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
it doesn't look like any pipe I've ever seen before.
she wants to know where this woman went, and she's in the other room hanging around. So when she goes in there and starts screaming, he's like, "I told you she was hanging around." Like, from emphasis, just repeat yourself.
He's cracking one-liners.
He is.
He's
But-
good.
I think you're right though, because about why doesn't he kill her? He doesn't want to.
No,
he
he
could
wants-
have easily killed her, but then he took off after the security guard.
Yeah, and then
Wants
later
to
on he
kill his
reveals to
ass.
her, he said, I came to your shows in Denver and San Francisco and you were horrible. You're butchering my songs. Because it turns out that John wrote the songs and Billy stole them from him. That's why he did this.
I like
Did you guys not get the big reveal at the end?
No.
I was
Well,
very confused.
I didn't get that Billy didn't kill these people at the beginning.
No,
But that makes sense, because I was like, no sense did we get that he was going to snap.
No, I
He
just got
was
it by that one
horrible as
line.
hell.
They say Lynn fingered Billy specifically because they looked identical.
Again, Billy fingered Lynn. at
Lynn
one point.
earlier, yeah. There's a lot of fingering going on in this movie, people.
I have another fine security / police
Oh my
costume.
god.
That,
You're arrested.
these fake mustaches in these movies are...
Come here, you little fucker, is what he says to the cop. Yeah, and the cop says in a little...
You're arrested.
And then he chases him out of there. The cop's got a gun. I thought.
I
don't
thought you
know.
just had a flashlight and
Oh,
just
maybe
said
he
you're
does.
arrested, and then he starts running.
If Billy was black, this movie would have ended a lot quicker.
Thanks, Ben. Way to stay culturally relevant.
Hey, human lives matter.
Okay.
If it was an ape, this would have been over sooner. Or a gorilla.
Amy the gorilla.
I didn't say that.
Where
we
are
jump
we?
2 years later and a year after Billy was executed.
Oh, we forgot that. This was really funny. Before this all happened, he wants her to sing Rainbow Eyes, and she starts singing, and he's like, shut up! Now try again. And she starts again, he's like, shut up again! He was going to slit her throat, I think, before the cop came, but
I
yeah.
think he was gonna kill her.
I thought he was going to cut her tit off. I couldn't tell what the hell was
Yeah,
happening.
I thought we
that's
were
where
gonna
I
get
was
her nude
going,
again.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
great.
we cut to 2 years later, and MVTV is at some
Get it?
dance party.
Get it?
MVTV.
Oh, yeah.
I love that the reporter does a line of blow and then
Rick
jumps.
Righteous! I think there was actually people doing coke because later on the guy in the hat, the bouncer guy, he's like in the background in one scene. He's like, "My jeez."
Cobra is rubbing his nose for those.
This
of you
guy
at
was
home.
doing coke the whole movie. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
It's possible. It was the 80s.
That's
So-
when we hear she fingered
If you
Billy.
hear stories of some of the Friday the 13th sets, I think
5.
part 2 also,
Really?
the double impalement guy, boning what's her face at the end.
Mm.
He was talking about how he was hired one night and during filming, and somebody said, "Snort this up your nose." He said he did, and he was like, he was like bouncing off the walls. So sorry. carry on.
Didn't somebody else do, like, they got really high before a scene in part 4?
It was part 4. Part 5, there was
There's a lot of
massive
blow on
drug
set.
usage.
But in 4, the guy who gets killed in front of this projector during that scene,
Oh yeah,
he actually was high.
he actually he said he had never been high before, and he didn't want to botch the acting, so
He tried it.
he just tried it and got
Yeah.
high.
He said, don't ever do that again.
Have you seen that? The Crystal Lake Memories?
I had the book and then I had the DVD that Tom Savini hosted.
No, this is new. It just came out.
And there's another.
Yeah, it's I'll let it to you. It's really good. It goes through every single Friday. And
That's
it's
what
like
this one. Did it go through the new one?
it's
Are
really
you guys
good.
talking about the same thing?
Well, the book came out first, Crystal Lake Memories.
Yeah, I
But
owned
then-
that till my dog ate it. Yeah,
But
You
then
don't have
they,
a dog.
I did at the time, and he ate the book. Now I don't have a dog.
They
Did you
just
kill
I
it
think they
immediately
just-
Put them
afterwards?
together, put the pieces together there.
Corey Feldman does a lot of the narration of Crystal Lake Memories. Did you see his dance performance the other day?
Mm,
On
Oh my
today's
God,
show.
really?
no, I missed it.
Everybody was talking about it.
You may have to
You
pause
just-
that and look that shit up.
You guys keep talking. Push ahead while I look it up.
Corey and the Angels, I think they're called.
Okay.
His girl band.
Someone comes up to Lynn and tells her to go see Chris, who's turns out he's like the marketing guy who owns a big house that they go to later.
Oh yeah.
He's like the boyfriend, I think, of her.
This is 2 years later.
2 years later.
Yeah. Oh, is that the guy with the blonde hair with the accent?
Yeah.
I think he's a producer, yeah.
Producer guy. So
we
Lynn
get a few
travels.
scenes that are weird, like she's in the woods taking photos.
That nature scene. Yeah, I don't know why that was there.
And
It
then she
feels
gets
like 5 minutes.
this
But
is where
Billy was following
yeah,
her.
she sees Billy, and that's what it is throughout
I
this
guess
movie. She
to
keeps
paint the
seeing
picture
him.
that everyone knows he's dead, and she keeps seeing him.
She tells people like, "Hey, I'm seeing," and they think she's nuts. And they're
Because
nuts.
she had to go do a shrink
afterwards.
afterwards.
And then we get this weird speedboat scene.
Who's speedboat?
First of all, that's a nice speedboat.
That's
They
what I'm
spent a lot of
saying.
money on that
Chris
scene.
has fucking tons of money.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just spending it on the scene itself.
Yeah, because there was
like,
a faraway shot of that too.
a couple aerial shots
Yeah.
that looked like, but I was hoping we were gonna get some sort of sleepaway camp boat accident scene, but
Someone gets rammed.
we didn't. It really doesn't go anywhere. They're just flying around the
Corey
lake.
Feldman fucking all these women.
Okay.
Corey's Angels.
Corey's angel.
Oh, you gotta hear him sing.
Lynn goes back to see
He's
Chris.
Totally
and
channeling Michael
It's
Jackson.
Billy. Billy
Watch
John.
him dance.
I've been watching. I could listen to this.
Is it good?
It's not terrible.
It's
His
Corey.
dance is fucking weird.
It's just Corey Feldman. It's like that's what's so off-putting about it.
Yeah, when he had his hood up, it looked like Corey Feldman from Part 4. He doesn't look any fucking different. Wow. Good for you, Corey Feldman. Keep rolling.
I felt bad. He got a bunch of bad tweets about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That was
Jerry O'Connell
entertaining.
stuck up for him from Stand By Me.
I don't know. That was entertaining.
Yeah, you gotta. People are just like, what the fuck's wrong with him?
What the fuck's wrong with him? He's not, sitting in
also
his
is a-
basement doing a podcast. He's singing a song and dancing.
on a Friday
Don't make
night.
fun of us. Why would you put us down? We don't think he's retarded.
Jesus.
He can cut that. He won't, but he could.
No, I won't.
He could.
That's fine.
So, I have a plug here, so I gotta talk about this.
Okay.
Billy has Lynn in the back room when she went to go see Chris because he's dressed up as, like, Ferg. There's, like, a band member that wears this mask,
And he has it on too.
and he has it on, too.
Yeah.
And so he takes it off, and it's Billy, and you're like, wow, Billy's back. And he says that he's back. He's the man behind the mask.
Almighty's back. He's the man behind the mask.
Yeah, because he had a mask on, and he was
we get
behind it. Did
We
you
get it.
get it?
We get it.
Speaking of that, I watched
Such.
The Rise of Leslie Vernon. I'll talk about that for what to watch. Never mind.
Okay.
We're doing
We'll
What to
continue
Watch.
on. Well, we might as well.
Sure.
We
I
only
do have
two
something.
movies.
I watched it about 2 months ago, but I can talk about it.
David,
I will.
what'd you watch? Never mind. I was
Save it.
We'll
Talk
watch,
about it.
Seriously.
I was testing you. You passed.
Okay, so she freaks out because she thinks that Billy's still alive, so they send her off to some house somewhere.
And she's
Random.
nature
Go
hiking.
to a
hiking
house.
star.
Oh, is that-
It's Chris's house.
The house
Okay.
they send her to, we just get random leotards and is that the right word?
Yeah, she-
Leotards?
Yeah. She takes a 5-minute nature hiking and sees Billy, and then goes back to the house with her
We
friends
get a
that are
10
doing.
to 12 minute.
It didn't need to be there because the movie was like 90 minutes long.
There's a
wasn't
lot
it?
of scenes that didn't need to be here, but they were fun.
Yeah, this movie is fun. At no point was I bored.
It felt like videos. Like we went from music videos to
Home
like-
video.
exercise videos. Like this,
Yeah.
that's what this is. 10 minutes of how to do aerobics.
Aerobic boob bouncing.
That's all
I
it
feel like
was.
this person the guy who directed this could cut this into segments and send each segment off.
It was a husband and wife, I think.
It was a woman
Was it?
that
Beverly.
Beverly. I didn't write it down.
Sebastian? Maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Photographic memory, I'm picturing on the screen.
You know what this was? Vignettes. Bunch of vignettes. That's what this was. Several scenes.
It is,
Oh,
but it's
vignettes.
Yeah.
it is.
Vignettes.
It literally goes from opening concert kills to nature house kills and then back to the concert kills.
What we do
And
in
a
the
graveyard
We get a
scene.
graveyard scene.
I forgot. Early 80s. You have to have a graveyard. You gotta have someone digging up a corpse. Even though that guy, for the first time, is like, that's illegal.
Well,
Holy shit! That scene. Okay.
no,
We'll get to. Well, we're not quite.
after the
now.
aerobic scene that goes nowhere, she takes a bath, and we get this 10-minute
Phone rings twice before that
Then they find out the
she's
phone's
getting
off the hook.
prank calls.
from Billy.
But then-
Dude, oh my god, did you hear what he said?
But this is the first scene that she actually talks to Billy again.
Oh,
I want your hot,
Ugh.
steamy pussy blood all over my face. That's a direct
That's what Billy
quote.
said?
Yeah.
he does. And it
He's-
reminded me of Black Christmas. Is what
He's
it
like,
reminded
ha
me
ha ha ha! I want your hot, steamy pussy blood all over my face.
I didn't catch that one. Wow.
Yeah.
of. Oh man. I was
That's
like,
dirty.
why?
Yeah, that is.
That's,
That's about it.
you can't put lines like that in movies anymore.
No way.
I
no
think that
way.
just bumps it up a half a point though.
That's dirty.
Yeah. They were pushing buttons and edges. And
So she
Sword.
decides. Wait, doesn't one of them die?
not yet. Chris calls Lynn
Okay.
and everything, and then there's the boat scene right after Chris. It's like it cuts from her like on the phone with Chris to be
Oh,
like,
yeah, these
and
are
then-
harsh cuts.
they are harsh cuts
Yeah.
because right after Chris gets stabbed, he's like walking and doing a show, and I'm like, motherfucker just got stabbed like 4 times.
And he goes, I just got stabbed in the shoulder.
He's like, yeah. Oh man. Where we at?
Who does he kill in the hot tub?
Billy lurking in the trees.
Oh, he
I was
kills
like,
he
how
drowns
long-
that girl in the hot tub.
How long did he hide underwater?
How awesome is that? That is the way like it's not really that's the way like a jump scare should be. It's
Yeah.
not really a jump scare, but I wasn't
Jump scare should
expecting
be
that.
relevant to the scene.
I wasn't expecting that, and it was
Yeah.
awesome. Not the death scene, but him just grabbing.
It's funny
Her
because
throat.
it's like, how long was he hiding under the water?
How
but it's
long
no
did Jason
different.
Voorhees
Yeah, I
hide
was
that
gonna say
canoe?
it's no different.
Or the
than,
raft.
Or the
in
raft.
Part 4. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's no different than. I have more
Because
taste.
at this point,
Does
we
anybody
still
want
think.
my favorite food? Hot dogs.
No, not right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
No thanks.
I'm gonna eat all of them then.
That's fine.
Everyone's used to your munching noises on the show.
Everyone's used to him munching down.
It's close probably to the munching
Hot
noises
dogs.
behind the courthouse.
She made well, this definitely beats dicks,
Does
and
it?
so do I. Anyway.
Yeah! But
Where are we at?
The speedboat, and then somebody getting drowned in a
hot
hot tub.
tub, yeah.
Well, yeah, I already talked about how expensive that shot looked with that nice, really expensive speedboat.
And it was like a 20-second shot for no reason, right?
No reason.
Nothing
All we
happened.
got out of it was Billy was watching her from
From the shoreline or the trees.
You couldn't have
We
done
already
this
knew that.
in any other way possible.
So I'm confused.
Oh, I see. I have like a fucking blood
What I'm
suit, so I
confused
gotta
to, and I
focus.
shouldn't be because this movie is basically just for fun, and I shouldn't worry about things like this.
Oh no.
But what is the motivation for Billy killing this random girl and then not killing the lead singer and leaving
He's-
her alone?
he
there?
He's
wants-
fucking with her.
She's the lead singer of the band, and I told you, at the very end of the movie, he's like, I went to the last shows. You were bad, and you're butchering my music.
Couldn't he have
You
done
need
this?
to
He's-
do this.
He
Yeah,
could
but I
have said
think
that.
he was having more fun just messing with her.
He was having fun.
He's a lunatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
okay.
like shitty Spassky.
That's
There's
why
no
it reminded
reason
me
for
of
his
it.
killing, except
this
that
whole
this
house
woman.
scene and him
Yeah, that's why he
fucking with
didn't
her
kill her.
reminded me of Shitty Spassky.
That's why he didn't kill her in the house. He had.
I want to
like,
stand outside your window, but
He
you
had her-
won't let me.
when he was chasing her on
Let
the.
me.
When he was chasing her on the bed, like, he could have killed her there, but he just is driving her nuts.
Yeah, and he likes to laugh.
Because he hasn't revealed who he is. His laugh. The graveyard scene.
Well, we're not there yet.
Way
Where are we
off
at?
here.
We are after the hot tub scene. Lynn goes down
Lights
to
get
jump
cut.
in there.
Phones get cut. She's in the
Um,
bathtub for 10 minutes.
She's not in the bathtub yet. She goes down to the hot tub.
It's
And
too cold.
She touches the water. Donna's in there, dead. That's the friend's name that was doing aerobics.
But she
earlier.
doesn't open the lid up.
She doesn't open the lid. She's like, it's too cold. I told Donna to turn this up. So then she goes up the stairs
Donna
where
has
it's darkly
one fucking
lit.
job to do.
You have
Exactly.
you have this whole thing written down verbatim. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go here. Go
I
ahead.
didn't, because I just had vignettes down.
So she gets up. He actually hacks Donna up with a
That's
hatchet.
weird.
Yeah, he like cuts her body parts.
And just
I don't
throws
know
him
why.
somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't know what that's about.
And then Lynn goes and takes her bath again.
Mm.
And
Alright.
So this girl is in the bathtub and takes an entire bath.
at 45 minutes, yep. The 45-minute marker is when we have Bush.
Oh, yeah, she washes her hair.
Everything. Everything. And this guy walks in, looks at her, and I'm like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Leaves.
He's toying with her. It's a cat and mouse game.
I
It's
liked
great.
it.
So Billy chases her around, yelling. He's like, "Rainbow eyes, where are you?"
Well, this
And
is the
he keeps
first time
chasing her.
this is the first time she's been face to face with him.
Yep.
She's seen him from a distance,
Well,
telling everybody about it, but then I think this is the first time.
she saw him at the club the very beginning before she went to the house.
Yeah, but they're talking. They're 2 feet away from each other here.
Well, no, he had her trapped up at the beginning when he was like, "I'm back."
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Eh.
But
Cut
now,
that, John.
so inside the house, it's dark as shit, and you can barely see anything. But that's
Yeah.
probably what YouTube was doing. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it for that.
he
I see.
leaves, and some guy comes walking through the door. She has a knife, and she starts stabbing him. Oh no! It ends up being her boyfriend, Chris.
Oh yeah.
So the immediate next cutscene is
Him walking.
him walking, and I'm like, he got stabbed, I think 3 times from the thing, and it was like, ha, ha, ha. She was into it, Lynn. She could stab.
Like how you explained who was doing the stabbing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her name.
I know, but
Lynn.
she's the
Characters.
star of the movie.
So, yeah, the next cutscene, he's talking with the bouncer, and
That was a weird.
the bouncer's like, she
See,
keeps
I
seeing
think
Lynn,
you're
or
right.
she keeps seeing Billy, and Lynn's like, I swear I keep seeing Billy, and the bouncer's like, listen, you can see whoever you want to see, and I'll see him too, because you signed the paychecks.
I think you're right though. I think he was high on set because last night I was chalked it up to just bad dialogue when I watched it, and now that you mentioned that, I'm like, he was just acting weird.
The guy with the
Like-
Harley hat, yeah, that's the guy that later on was like, in the background scene, I'm like, that guy had to just snort a line of coke
I
probably
think
because
that's
he
what
is
it was. drugs.
fidgeting an awful lot with his
If
nostrils.
that's it, then I'm perfectly fine with it because
Watch
I
it
thought
again.
for a while he was just terrible, but now that's great.
I'm almost positive.
So they have a conversation about digging up the grave to prove he's in the grave.
Yeah, Chris is like, no, it's illegal. We're not gonna do it. And
I
she's
She
could
like,
blames
Oh.
him for
Oh, God.
having a green card.
No,
basically.
he goes, I could lose my green card. Green card? Yeah, the thing I have to keep me in this country to make you money. Is that all you think about is money? What the fuck?
and staying in this country.
yeah. Where's Chris from?
Sweden,
Norway,
maybe?
Sweden.
Oh, he's got that Fabio hair.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the Scandinavian countries. Are we at the graveyard?
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Lynn goes to the
I was
cemetery.
all-
Takes her blonde friend there.
yeah, and then we get the jump scare by Chris coming
Chris
up behind
shows
him.
up.
Chris with the jump scare comes in to help dig
I
up.
don't know. We're all revved up and ready to go.
And I was all about this scene, and then they show the skeleton.
Now, if any of you have seen Home Alone 2,
I'm just gonna say this. At least they kept with continuity, and the dude wore a bandana the whole movie, and they had a bandana around the motherfucker's head, even though it looked like a pristine
Did you
plastic.
see the worms?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him. Listen
she
to
also
Gr-
has a hallucination that he's still alive.
I'm guessing that this movie was made for less than $250,000.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Do you think it got to 6 figures? I don't know if it got that high.
I've never even heard of this movie.
No.
Where did you hear it?
This is the third
Yeah.
time I've seen it.
Where did you hear it?
I watched it when I was younger, like 16, 17.
Where?
Showtime Video had it. And
They
then,
had everything. dude.
yeah,
I
they literally
just
did.
love old
And
video
then
stores,
on
man.
night shift, I watched it again one morning when I was into watching horror movies before my daughter got up.
You
And
knew
then
it
I
was
was
on-
like,
You own this?
no.
It's been on YouTube for a
It's
long
been
Oh,
on
you watched
YouTube
it on
forever. Yeah, I
YouTube.
watched it on YouTube. And I was like, we need to check this out for October one day because it's Rocktober Blood, and it's not terrible.
No.
I actually forgot the twist ending. I was like, is this Ghost? Is it him? And I was asking him at work. I was like, I forgot.
I texted you last night. I was like, I actually like this. You're like, I'm
I'm
halfway through it.
I'm surprised that you like that. I'm glad.
Yeah.
You get one thumbs
You
down
guys
right
are
now.
changing my mind a little bit. That's good.
Yeah, that is
Well-
good.
So after we see the skeleton in the casket, my next note is Billy kills somebody with an iron to the neck.
Oh my god.
What was that
Oh
about?
my god.
That's like Shitty Spassky.
That's what I thought too.
The blender scene.
Oh,
Yeah, what?
That was insane.
That was literally the first thought that went through my mind.
It was so. I thought, no,
No,
he is not gonna.
He burned her neck off.
Yeah, you
Like-
saw it later on. There was like
Yeah.
blood and
Well,
nothing.
he pulled her.
He pulled her head
head
off.
right off.
Is this when he throws it into the?
Audience,
Yeah.
Yep.
this movie's awesome.
So he runs into, what's her name?
Lynn.
Lynn. And he tells her all that stuff you've been talking about. I've been to all your shows. You're terrible.
Wait, where are we
This
at
is-
now?
We're at the. We're
back at the concert?
We're at the MTV video at the end.
And
Oh, I have.
Oh, whatever.
When Chris shows up at the cemetery, can you also plug Three's Company?
Come and knock on our door.
Come on, knock at your door.
Sure.
Because it's one dude and two girls.
Only you would think that.
John
I
Ritter.
have to plug
John
two
Ritter
things
never
there.
gets shout out
Back
on
to
this show.
back.
God bless John Ritter.
Right? Everything but
Fucking
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Everything but it.
Does he give her ether?
I thought, yeah.
Okay.
I thought when we see him, because he's sitting at her makeup booth, her makeup station.
I have a lot of plugs here too.
And then we have him there. What's he doing there?
At the show?
No, what's he doing at her makeup station?
Well, he puts on his makeup, doesn't he?
Is that what he does?
Mm-hmm. He does his eyes.
We
gets
cut,
ri- yeah, he
and
gets
then
his
we
eyes
immediately cut to her sitting there, and I thought, we have.
I think he's in a different. He's in a room with
I thought this
where
was
the girl
Silence
was.
of the Lambs, and he was dressing up like her.
I saw Motorhead.
Come on, baby, eat the rich. Look the bite of the son of a bitch.
And The Clash.
Yeah.
He does have a bottle of ether,
Mhm.
marked with a white label in big
Ether.
letters. Ether.
You know where else there's ether? In the next movie we're gonna review.
Oh
At
yeah.
the very
yeah,
end, there's
yeah.
oxygen and ether in the.
So he puts her in a coffin, and I
Yeah, he
guess-
knocks her out with ether, then puts Lynn
And
in
the
the coffin.
rest of the movie is 3 songs.
Well, he explains who he is now.
Yeah.
And
He also says something like, "Why didn't you love me?" Which makes no sense.
This is great.
well, I have well,
And
I
he
have the
says
best
something
quote.
about the Cobra Blood and Gore show, and I was like,
Oh.
name dropping my name. Yeah.
I have a quote here. Not Billy, I'm John. And it's like
He says that a couple
it's
times.
not
I think.
really.
No, and she keeps calling him Billy, and it's John.
It's just not. It's not setting in with her apparently.
So the people. Okay, so the concert starts. He has the mask back on.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, his band doesn't know that it's him
He
singing.
throws
right
a severed head into the.
He cuts off one of the dancers' heads that are chained down.
now. One out of the girls dancing, her top's ripped off, and you can see one boob.
Yeah, that's
Another
something that
boob
gets you
for the
thrown in
movie.
jail most of the time.
So the crowd thinks that this is all part of the show.
And you know what the song is he's singing right now? There's a killer on the loose.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the first
no,
song
it's
he
great.
sings.
Oh, that's a fucking good song too.
And then-
all of these are.
Yeah, murder on stage, decapitation, music's great.
The band is just going with it.
Yeah, the band just go. I think they think that it's all stage, like they're stage doing it, because I think they're putting on a show for the audience where they're Rocktober Blood, so their shows are like an Ozzy Osbourne concert where
Guar
Because-
or one of those.
yeah, probably more than
Yeah.
that, because Righteous Rick earlier in the movie says, "I'm gonna send you my dry cleaning bill after that last show," or something like that, because they spray
So
blood.
he has a guitar. Is he sticking people?
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
got like
killing
a
people with this
fucking
guitar.
Slumber Party Massacre 2 or something. He's got that fucking thing on
I'm
it.
sure. Now thinking about it, I think the band is just like maybe the band doesn't even know what the show is. They're just like just play the
Just
songs.
play.
Yeah.
So, okay, that makes more sense to me now.
But I figure the crowd doesn't know. They think it's part of the show. And then I'm thinking they know Billy was executed. But now there's a guy that looks like Billy on stage.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
It's-
After he takes the mask off, because I
But, like,
think
and what
he's-
is
they
this
think
band?
it's
Who's
Ferg.
the lead singer of this band? That's what the
The chick is.
Yeah,
and
she's
this
in the
Ferg
coffin.
guy thing.
Yeah.
But are they pumped that was Billy the
Billy
lead
back.
singer before?
Yeah,
so they think he's back.
he's back, but
And
he's
here's
dead.
something else.
But they don't know what's
Tell you
going on.
Yeah, the band's like, let's just keep playing, because they know it's Billy.
I'm
but
pretty sure everybody in that
Oh,
in that entire stadium is on fucking blow.
Well, no,
and does not care.
no.
I have written down. People still think Tupac is gonna do this.
At some point.
So he literally just sings 2 more songs, and then Chris is like, out
She's
of
not-
nowhere.
Whoa, I thought Lynn. is
Oh,
here.
Lynn's singing too now,
She
right?
comes too.
She comes out of the little grave.
The casket.
Tombstone,
casket thing,
yeah.
And then she starts.
Ooh, yes!
She starts singing,
Rainbow Eyes.
Mm.
and then we get freeze frame.
Chris, honky tonk man, Billy, and he bashes a guitar like it comes like over his shoulder and breaks, and then it just freeze frames on Billy John's face. To the greatest music
Wait.
ever.
We missed I'm Back. They redo it again, and he's got her handcuffed to him and dragging her all around
All
the
around
stage.
stage,
singing
that's
I'm Back.
right.
Then he gets honky
The
tonk
last
man.
15 minutes of the movie are great though. It's all concerts.
It's great. It is.
And murder.
I enjoyed this movie.
I like this movie a lot too.
Okay.
But Ben,
No.
why don't you go
Fuck
first?
you, John. We're starting with you.
You go
You
first.
have publicly
I did.
said this is the
I
worst
got online and
movie.
publicly said this.
You said
The
this
worst,
is the worst
movie you've reviewed. How? You've seen. Obviously, you've seen.
And
You've
then I-
seen Silent Night, Deadly Night
Immediately,
3.
I put that up after I did that. I put up Silent Night, Deadly Night
well.
3, and I've listened to that, and I'm like, maybe it's not the
You
worst.
reviewed
I've softened.
Deathbed at one point.
Deathbed's not
I didn't
terrible.
like Deathbed at all.
You
I'm
Shut
just
up.
saying,
Deathbed's
like,
not
what
terrible.
was worse? What is the worst?
Birdemic is awful but fun too, but
Well,
this is
so
better.
This is a really fun '80s slasher.
It could have been the mood I was in. It could have been a lot of things.
Putting you on the
Well,
spot here.
I was upset by technical things,
Wow.
but when it comes down to it, this movie I don't think was meant to be some sort of technical genius movie, or even scary, or even
No.
serious. It was meant to be a joke. It was meant to be fun.
Yeah.
And so, I'm gonna stick by that technically
That's
and
terrible.
dialogue. This is awful.
It's fun though.
But it is a lot of fun,
It's
and
a lot of fun.
I'm picking up a lot of pieces that I missed too. Fun.
Look, this movie looks like they had $250,000 in a band that could sing.
In a bag of blow.
Yeah, in a bag of blow. They're like, let's fucking make a movie. We got this rented house out in the woods with a jacuzzi.
I don't know what to give this. I'm really fucking confused. When I was coming
give
into
it a
this, I was like 1. Wow. But it does sound like maybe I should give it another chance. And give it a 5 for now. Maybe up it later. I'll give it a 5. 5 is my official. Put my foot on the. Go ahead. Somebody else. Get me out of this mumbling bullshit.
I will give it. I was gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Like, I just had a lot of fun. You text me, and then I saw what you were writing, and I was like, oh god. But then,
It was upsetting when I was watching it. I'm like, I can't take this.
first of all, it was 85 minutes or something, so that's awesome. But I don't know. I just had a lot of fun with this movie. I think it was on that line of it was so bad it's good. Yeah, technically this movie's terrible. Like it is just a bunch of snapshots, a bunch of scenes that don't make sense. But I like the fact that the killer. I like the not just I'm Billy's twin brother, and it's not revenge. Like he was pissed at Billy, so he set him up to take a fall. And then he's just fucking with this girl the whole way through this movie instead of just killing her.
Because she's singing his songs back.
And like he didn't even try to kill her at the end.
No.
Was he embarrassing her on stage? Like what was it? I don't understand.
I think he wanted her to sing his music really well. So at the end he was pissed and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get up there with you and we're gonna sing this shit together.
That's awesome. He looked crazy. I bought that he was crazy. And it makes you, Cobra, explaining a little more of what you got out of it at the beginning, like, because I had written down, like, there's not one sign that this guy's nuts. He's just in a recording studio. He walks out and
he's
comes
off
back.
to go get laid, is what he's going to do.
And so that makes so much more sense that his brother set him up, took the fall. Yeah, I kind of want to watch this again, actually. I do want to watch it on a better feed.
Where it's clearer.
Yeah, and just see what...
Where you can see her bush.
Side bush. Love it. You're concerned about side bush.
It was soapy side bush.
So I give it a 6 out of 10.
I will be the
Music
man to
was
give
great.
it a 7. The music in this is fan-fucking-tastic.
It is.
I can't say that enough. I like these things. It's not serious at all. The killer is laughing the whole time. The kills aren't that great, but he does kill somebody with an iron.
To the
I've
neck.
never seen that. Yeah, to the neck.
He's so fucking
It is so funny. But it's like 85 minutes, and I would say it's definitely worth a watch. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah.
It's fun. Just get drunk and watch this movie on YouTube. You'll enjoy it, I promise. Thrill me.
You know what? It's also when you don't have to pay a lot of attention to.
No.
So, I mean, that's a good thing. You can drift in,
Yeah.
see a scene and be like, ooh, that's really fucking
Yeah,
funny.
you don't have to pay attention to it, and then you're left clueless like you.
True.
If you would have watched harder, you would have got the dialogue to say that this was
80 some episodes and I'm still watching the same, not watching any harder.
probably hot dogs on the brain.
That's hot dogs in my brain right
It's
now.
it's hard to see the screen when there's a dick in your mouth, probably.
Just move your balls. I can't. Alright, that's it for this week. If you want to get a hold of us, let us know what you thought. Because we put this movie up if you want to watch it. It's on the facebook.com/horrorcasting. The movie's on there if you want to watch it. It's on
Start
YouTube.
your October right.
It's on YouTube. Also, we're on Twitter, at horrorcasting, where you can see me make outrageous claims and then backtrack 3 days later.
Nothing can be more outrageous.
Did I see right on...
You tweeted that this movie was terrible.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you.
I look at Twitter a lot more than anything else, but... did I see it right that on YouTube when I was typing in Rocktober Blood, there's Rocktober Blood Part 2?
I didn't see that. Is that true?
I don't know.
I
I'll look
really
right
hope
now.
Is Billy back?
It's pretty good.
No, never mind.
Doesn't exist?
No.
Okay.
Must have been something else I was trying to find.
Maybe it was part 2 of 10 or something ridiculous.
Maybe it was just
I
outside
don't
your
know.
window.
But
It could be. If anybody's seen that movie, let us know what you think
I
about
heard
it.
they're rebooting it this year.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Who are they
with
going
everything
to get to
else,
play Shitty Spassky this time?
It's not Bobby Fischer, huh?
Who's that tennis player who gets real mad all the time?
John McEnroe.
John McEnroe, I
You
heard.
have to be kidding me! Or does he say you have got to be kidding me?
You
Email
can
the
say whatever
show,
you say.
horrorcastings@gmail.com.
It's your world, and we're just living in it, Ben.
McEnroe's a right-wing nut. I don't like him.
We're having a request month after October.
Really?
So if you want to get your request in, do it. Huh?
Is it fire?
We'll discuss that. If you want to throw a donation in, sure. Hey, if you want to donate to the show, just go to PayPal or Patreon, either one. Donate to the show. There's links to both on our Facebook page.
Oh, you gotta tell us. Didn't somebody request something? You said.
They did. In November, we're going to be watching The Voices, Ryan Reynolds movie, but it looks good.
Ryan Reynolds looks good. He was one of my man crushes for a long time.
I don't know who this.
And then he did
person-
Amityville
You don't know who
Horror.
Ryan Reynolds is?
No, not Ryan Reynolds. The person who requested this.
Oh.
They don't have a
So-
name.
They didn't give a name. I said. the
Who
email back.
requested the voices? We like to interact with our fans.
I told them to send me an email back. I just got one. I wonder if that's them.
That would be hilarious.
No, it's not.
That would be right.
I'll make up your name and location if you don't write
Well,
back in. So.
Here's the thing. You don't give us a name on your movie, we're not going to review it. But if you do, we'll review The Voices. Week.
Make up a
Thrill
name.
me.
See you next week with some Halloween.